Statue Hunter 75 here with another nice piece from another nice PVC statue from Yamato Toys. This one is called Luna, and it's based on the art of Dorean Cleavenger, and it's part of the Fantasy Figure Gallery. Fantasies Made Reality. And this is the front of the box. Yamato's packaging is really good. I'm very impressed. As you can see, there's a picture of her, Luna. And then it just says all the credits there. Illustrated by Dorean Cleavenger, sculpted by Tsukaike Tsushima. I'm tearing apart these names, I'm sorry. And this is a recent one from 2011. Almost last year. Be New Year's pretty soon. And this one was, it had some assembly required. It wasn't that bad. But look at the box. Look at it on the inside. Look at the detail they put on it. On the inside of the box, there's artwork. It's just quite a collectible. Really nice. And there's the actual artwork that it's based on. Of course, that's who it's from, Yamato USA. And if you want to pick one up, you could go to their website, www.yamatotoysusa.com. And then you just have your basic warnings here. And then we have the side of the box. And we see some more artwork. And if you want to read this to get a little history on the character and the measurements and everything, you can pause it. I'm not going to read all of this because I don't want to bore you to death. But just, it's really nice artwork on their boxes. Like, it's glossy. Here's some of their other products in the Fantasy Figure Gallery. Try not to be so shaky, but, you know, it's hard to keep a steady hand and hold the thing. There's Akira. Medusa's Gaze. That is Felicia Andress. And then we have the Golden Lover. Monica's Axe. Look at the artwork next to the actual PVC statue. Looks so cool. I like this one a lot. This is called Discovery. That looks really sexy. Really cool. And the artwork looks really nuts. Really nice. We have the Sacrifice. It's another nice one. The Black Tinkerbell. And they did a resin version, and they also did a PVC version of the Black Tinkerbell. One I just reviewed a little while ago, the Touch of Ice, which is really nice. I would love to see one of their resin statues. I'm thinking of maybe picking one up someday. And then we also have the newest one, which is really nice, the Ritual. I think they did a resin of that coming out too. It's on pre-order right now. And then we just got some more credits on the box. It's kind of hard to focus because it's really small on the box. And then the other side is just some more nice artwork with the actual picture. She is the guardian of Earth. She is our most heavenly body. She is Luna. Nice. So that's the box. And let's go to the actual artwork, which is really cool, by Dorean Cleavenger. And you see where you can get it at Yamato. www.yamatotoysusa.com. And the artwork is really nice. Really pretty artwork. And she looks, once again, they replicate the artwork perfectly. Really nice piece. This has a really cool base. I'll get into that in just a second. And definitely had some assembly required. Let's get to the certificate of authenticity. They also started to number them, which is nice. Really like that. And then you can read certificate of authenticity, Fantasy Figure Gallery. And if you want to pause this to read it yourselves, you can. And then you have the Yamato stamp again, which is really cool. You can see Yamato USA. And there's the signature from Dorean Cleavenger. I like that, how they are including the signature of the artist now. And the edition number, 107, lucky number 7, that's a nice number. Out of 2,000 they made of this. And that's where you can get it. That's who makes this. Okay, let's get to the nice statue here. Quite a pretty lady. Let's get to the separate pieces. She came with the plate for the base, which is very nice. Fantasy Figure Gallery Luna by Dorean Cleavenger. We can see it's the first edition. I like how it has the number on the, oh, sorry, getting a little glare there, but I like how it has the number on the plate, 107 to 2000. That's really cool. And it came with some other pieces, which are loose, which I didn't put together yet. I have to figure out where they go. Now, you're going to ask, what is that on her upper torso there? Why does it look like this saran wrap around her? Well, it came like that, and that's on there holding these in place. And if I removed those, I probably couldn't show you the video on YouTube, because I don't want to get in trouble for nudity or anything like that. But we'll show you her with that on. Really cool. She looks almost like an exotic dancer there on a pole. I love the base with like the earth kinda under her. There's a few separate pieces. We obviously had these two pieces that it came with. And then we have the base, the pole, which is separate. It's clear, so you really can't even see it. So it looks like she's suspended in air, which is a really nice effect. And then obviously the moon was a separate piece, and then her, and also the little like star power that she has in her hand, whatever you want to call it, is separate too. Just a really, really pretty piece. A lot of dangling stars and moons on the base. Just so much detail. My wife loves pink, so I'm sure she's going to like this one. Especially with the pink boots and the little pink sash that she has on. Look at the moon. That is so cool. Look at this guy. Look at the sculpt on the hair. Very nice work. Very sexy. Gonna like that little thong. Look at the moon. That is just a really cool base. Look at the bright blue eyes. Let me see if I can get a zoom in with a little bit of focus. Give me focus, camera. It's tough on these smaller pieces to get focus, especially when it's focusing on things in the background. Sometimes you gotta go in low, but it's still losing focus sometimes. It's hard getting focus on the smaller pieces, but there we go. Now you can see her face. Really nice. Look at the strands of hair and everything. Did a really good job. I can probably pick her up carefully to show you. She comes off the base, so you can see the face. Really good. That's nice. Nice paint application. They did a great job. Oh, there goes the thing from her hand. I'll put her back together after I'm done showing you all the detail. Look at the detail on the boots and everything. That's just really nice. And the moon, her hand kind of goes in, has a little peg that goes into the moon there. Her hair looks amazing too. All the jewelry on her costume, the pink on her arm. Just really nice. A lot of good craftsmanship in the sculpt of this. If you're a fan of fantasy characters, I highly recommend this one. If you'll bear with me while I get her back on the stand. There we go. Let me put her little thing back in her hand. Really nice piece. Let's see. Another cool thing that I said earlier in the other review, I love how they give you these products with the art, with a nice art card. It's a glossy art print on the card. So you could even, if you want, to display it with the actual art, so you can see how much it looks like the art. That's really nice. Great work. Oh, my little star is, there we go. Now it's dangling properly. Just a great piece here. I'll give you one last spin around. Get a good look at her. And the base. The detail on the moon. It's a really nice piece. This is from Yamato USA, and the character is Luna, based on the artwork of Dorean Cleavenger. Have a good night, YouTube.